What's up, guys? Before we begin this whole explanation, I just want to say 92% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you end up liking this video, consider subscribing because we are on our way to 400 subscribers, and by subscribing, you'll help us reach there. So yeah. And now, as you guys know, Nintendo announced that 3DS and Wii U eShop is officially shutting down. And today we will be discussing what Wii U and 3DS eShop games you should buy before they are gone forever. It's hard to make up a list of Wii U games since most of them are ported to the Switch. And now, without further ado, let's get started. Mario Kart 7 is one of the best-selling 3DS games out there. You pick a character from the cast Mushroom Kingdom characters, then race over a variety of tracks to win. Unlike Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, where you only unlock one character, you start with 8 options: Mario, Luigi, Peach, Yoshi, etc. And you can unlock more characters by winning all of the cups in most difficult setting, 150cc. Gliders and underwater stretches are a first of the series, offer variety to traditional racing fare and give the classic circuits new twists. If you use the glider correctly, you may float ahead of other players and get an advantage. Plus, there's also hidden underwater portions where you can stock up on coins and stuff. Furthermore, a few new products have been added to the mix. You may use the Fire Flower to shoot fireballs at your opponents, forcing them to spin off for a short time. The Tanuki Tail allows you to bash surrounding things and players you need to get very close. But it's incredibly satisfying when you pull it off and smash down a racer attempt to catch up to you. In addition, the game taught us how to gather money to unlock additional card components. The combination of the system's gyroscope controls with first-person perspective is the most shockingly well-executed innovation. You may enter this mode at any moment by pressing up on the D-pad, then returning to standard controls by pressing down. This puts you on your shoes of your racer and allows you to manage your cart by tilting the bikes from side to side. Basically, it's telling you that you could go on first person mode by pressing the up D-pad, and then you could return to third person by pressing the down button on the D-pad. When it comes to the graphics, each of the 32 courses offers enough eye candy for karters to gaze at as they rush from race to race. The character models are well done, with seamless motions that bring us these well-known Mushroom Kingdom characters to life. One of the best examples of the 3DS visuals can be found in this game. Yokai Watch 2 is easily one of my favorite 3DS games. There are 2 versions of the game to choose from: Bony Spirits or Fleshy Souls. In addition, they released a 3rd version called Psychic Spectres, which was released 1 year later than the 2 versions. The game starts when the strange witch-like spirits Kid and Gin kidnap the iconic Yokai Watch and erase your memories. You're thrust into a series of adventures that resemble the original game's open hours. You'll run across Whisper and Jabanian again. Antagonist runs across the same gigantic yokai from earlier, who turns out to be Hovernyon, a 60-year-old cat yokai that got enormous after consuming soul energy for a long time. Hovernyon then informs the protagonist that their grandpa Nathaniel Adams, or Kenny Forster, depending on what you're playing, either playing as Nate or Katie, requires their assistance and use the time stone to take them and their companions to 60 years ago into the past. They come to see a younger version of their grandfather, a crazy teenager nicknamed Maximus Mask, who acts as a superhero and looks virtually identical to the protagonist. After attempting to meet with their grandfather, who is adamant and not allowing them to assist, they discover blueprints for creating the Yokai Watch, which reveals that their grandfather built the first ever Yokai Watch. This version of the watch could detect wicked yokai, a feature that was eventually deleted from the current watch after wicked yokai are no longer existence. After Nate and Jabanian argue, you get to see Jabanian's past, how he died, and what his name used to be called before he became a yokai. This game also introduces the new Yokai Watch Model Zero, which allows you to poke enemies for money, damage friends, etc. Plus, you could use the M skill, which can power up your ultimate moves to become even more powerful than before. Mario Party 10 is one of my favorite Wii U games growing up as a kid. It's a fun multiplayer game, it's fast-paced and does things differently than its procedures, which is most essential thing to remember. Mario Party, Bowser Party, and Amiibo Party are the three main modes in the game. Although some features such as mini-games and game boards are similar throughout modes, each one is different. Compared to the traditional predetermined number of turn systems, the game moves at much faster pace. More importantly, it gives the board element of the game a lot more tactical complexity because you may affect other players more directly. During your travel around the board, you'll encounter mini-games regularly, some of which take place within the board's bounds. Best of all, the minigames are purposely simple, requires no complicated input or a high level of expertise on the part of the player. My bad. Best of all, the minigames are purposely simple. Oh wait, I already said Bowser Party, a fresh spin-off to the series' regular board game mode that takes advantage of Wii U gamepad, is new to the installment. It's an unbalanced configuration in which up to 4 players join up to take against Bowser, who's controlled by the gamepad user. The mini-games are Bowser's opportunity to knock out the other player and win the game overall. At the start of the game, each regular player is granted a certain number of hearts and must keep at least one of them to survive. The Amiibo Party is another new feature. It's made to look and feel like a real board game, with your amiibo acting as the pieces you'll move around. In this mode, each player travels around the board individually. There is just one board layout you may choose from a variety of themes using amiibo. The board is separated into 4 interchangeable portions, enabling you to mix and match your arrangement. Yoshi's Woolly World is without a doubt the cutest games ever created. Felt foam, cotton wool, and sequins are used to create an island with dozens of knitted dinosaurs. While Nintendo had already experimented with this technique in Kirby's Epic Yarn from 2010, Yoshi's Woolly World does a far better job of exploring its possibility. The colors are brilliant and rich, the textures are fantastic, and the music's extremely catchy. Everything has a charming handcrafted look to it, with plenty of exposed stitches and dangling threads. The fabric aesthetic always produces a visually pleasant and comfortable environment to explore, but it may also produce levels and instances of gameplay that can only exist within the world's logic. These stages are also successful because they are intelligently created to test Yoshi's talent. In conclusion, this game is a cute and brilliant platform game with great levels, and Nintendo did a great job with this game. So I highly recommend you get this game on your Wii U. Oh boy, Nintendo Land is also one of my favorite games on the Wii U. Not only does its name refer to aspects of magnificent fictional realm that many of us would gladly sail to sight unseen, but it's also the game positioned to prove the Wii U's premises, much like Wii Sports did for the Wii in 2006. It's a delighted to play, combining a diverse variety of titles with a big serving of a Nintendo fan service, all presented with a polish and charm that only Kyoto could deliver. Nintendo Land promotes itself as a virtual theme park with 12 attractions based on famous Nintendo games and properties as its core. Each has been reimagined with a unique aesthetic style, and your Mii avatars are dressed up in adorable outfits to match. The games on there are Legend of Zelda Battle Quest, Pikmin Adventure, Metroid Blast, Mario Chase, Animal Crossing Sweet Day, Luigi's Ghost Mansion, and Mario Chase. My favorite Nintendo Land games are Metroid Blast, Mario Chase, and Luigi's Mansion, because I'm a fan of games that have action in them. In addition, there are solo games like Donkey Kong Crash Course, Yoshi's Fruit Cart, Octopus Dance, Captain Falcon's Twister Race, etc. All of these single-player games have optional assist mode role for a second player using a Wii remote. In typical Nintendo Land style, for high scores in the solo games, there are bronze, silver, and gold trophies to earn, as well as a series of stamps to collect in each 12 attractions. Badges of pride of things like gathering a certain number of rubies in battle quests, or narrowly avoiding the fishy maw of Death and Balloon Trip Breeze. The attractions in Nintendo Land are accessed through a small central plaza, and while you may skip it by bringing up an easy menu, there are a few compelling reasons to do so. You'll earn coins for almost everything you do in Nintendo Land, which you may use to play mindless Penco games. I hope I pronounced that right. Prizes include everything from jukebox with the unlocked music from the games to lift sculptures from attractive features like Big Duca Tree or Blubborb, as well as switches with unexpected consequences. Nintendo Land grows from colorful as you play, and stocking the game with mementos from your journeys is a fun and satisfying way to track your progress. Nintendo Land uses a variety of materials and textures to create a gorgeous style world with visible scenes. From battle quests' patchwork landscape and button-eyed fools to Pikmin Adventure's wind-up universe, Takamaro's Ninja Castle, clumsily wrinkled origami, and Balloon Trip Breeze's billowy current of Surins. Each attraction has a distinct flavor that suits the theme park idea wonderfully. I highly recommend you get this game on your Wii U. Honestly, I don't mind showcasing Mario Party Island Tour here, because I played this game a long time ago. Unlike Mario Party Top 100, Mario Party Island Tour has more modes and boards which you can play on. What I like about the game is that each board has its own rule set. It introduces 81 new mini-games, all of which are free-for-all mini-games. This game also has amazingly good music, which is catchy and fun. Both Mario Party 9 and Island Tour both use the same sound effects, which I kind of like because it reminds me of playing Mario Party 9 on the Wii with the sound. If you're planning to get a Mario Party game on the 3DS, I would recommend you get this one, and I know you'll enjoy it. Or you could also get Star Rush as well if you like to play bazillion modes. It's also a great game as well, but that's not what we're talking about here. But do not get Mario Party Top 100 because that game is awful and it's a huge disappointment. So yeah. Lastly, Super Smash Bros. For 3DS and Wii U. I love playing Smash Bros. For 3DS and Wii U growing up. I know that Smash Bros. Ultimate is one of the best games on the Switch, and it's the latest Smash Bros. Game installment, but some features are missing from the game. For example, one of my favorite modes from Smash Bros. For 3DS is Smash Run. The main concept is you spend 5 minutes at a period gathering power-ups that improve speed, leap, attack, special, arms, and defense to prepare a climatic combat or randomized competition such as a race. What I like best about Smash Bros. For 3DS is how many different ways you could play it and how many different ways you could customize it. It's also simple technique to create bespoke fighters. It allows you to create tiers of equipment that alter simple power, defense, and speed aspects. Because improving one aspect lowers the value of another, it might assess multiple possibilities before deciding on the fighter that best suits my needs. Smash Bros. For Wii U is one of my favorite Smash Bros. Games where you play against 8 players. Every aspect of Smash Bros. Has incredible attention to detail, and it's all presented at a blistering 60 frames per second. This game's excellent moment-to-moment fighters is a crowning glory, and the variety of ways to play it, from the Wii U gamepad to vintage GameCube controllers with an adapter, makes it a gift that keeps on giving. Classic, Special Orders, and All-Stars use a similar strategy to create imaginative encounters, employing a variety of matches, exciting scenarios, and particular regulations. But each mode allows you to pick amount of risk and reward. One of my favorite modes from Smash Bros. For Wii U is Crazy Orders. Crazy Orders is a mode where you spend tokens or use a Crazy Pass to collect coins, trophies, custom moves, skills, etc. What I like about this mode is you collect stuff and you don't lose, and if you lose once, you lose most of the things you collected. And that's what makes Smash Bros. Fun. Furthermore, Smash Bros. For Wii U was the first game to have amiibo support, which you can use to train them or make them stronger with custom moves. Ugh, man, my voice is exhausted at this point. Anyways, I think I covered enough. What do you think of a list of my games? Also, what 3DS and Wii U games are you getting before the eShop closes? Comment down below and have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video.